Hey everybody, it's Katie from Thumbs Up. I am just actually sitting here at the St. Andrew's Cemetery. I was actually here just with my mom a little bit ago. We were coming to visit my grandpa's grave. His headstone was just set by Julia at Two Rivers Monuments, and today marks 10 years since my grandpa's death. My grandpa died by suicide on November 3rd, 2010, and so today marks 10 years since he's been gone. And I just wanted to share with everybody, that not only was it, just an incredibly difficult day, and it's taken our family a long time to go through our grieving process, and this is partially why Thumbs Up started, was just to help other people who are suffering from depression and anxiety and mental health disorders, and also to help families who have gone through the loss of a loved one to suicide. And our family and all of, everybody involved with Thumbs Up has learned so much about depression and suicide and what really goes on with somebody who suffers from depression and from a mental health disorder. So yeah, I just thought it'd be kind of fun to show you guys his, if I can get the camera to turn around, which maybe I can't, so I'll just do this. This is his awesome headstone. I don't know if you guys can see the detail, but Julia from Two Rivers Monuments hand etched that picture of my grandma and my grandpa. She's amazing. She's talented in so many ways, but we just want people to know that, Thumbs Up is here for them, that you're cared for, that people, you just don't realize how much, you'd be missed, and how much, my grandpa has missed. Grandchildren and great-grandchildren, he's missed out on 10 years of what could have been his life. So even in those tough moments where you're feeling like you just don't know how you're going to get through another day, I can assure you that the pain will subside, and it's okay to be in that moment, to take that time and to be sad or to be depressed or hate your life at the moment, but it's just a moment, and don't ever give your pain the final say, because it's just, there's so much to be grateful for. There's so much to be thankful for. There's so many people who love and care about you. I would much rather be sitting next to my grandpa today than sitting next to his grave. And I know without a doubt that he didn't want this. He didn't want to hurt us. He didn't want us to feel the pain that we feel. He wouldn't have hurt a fly. He was an awesome grandpa. He was an awesome dad. And there's so many people who miss him and love, I guess if I could just share one thing with you today, it's don't give your pain the final say. Reach out to somebody. Ask somebody for help. Maybe it's a good friend, maybe it's your mom or dad, maybe it's your sister or brother, maybe it's a counselor, maybe it's calling the 1-800 suicide hotline, maybe it's texting a friend and just telling them, I'm not okay, because I'm here to tell you it's okay to not be okay. You have so much to live for, and there are so many other people out there who would be devastated if you weren't here today. I promise you that. More than one person. Probably lots more than you realize. So reach out for help. It's, I'm sitting here with my mom, and we were talking, just having like such a great conversation about how much we've learned in the last 10 years, and how much we as a family have learned, how much we as Thumbs Up have learned about mental health. And it is our responsibility to educate ourselves about mental health and what it means. This is such a deeply personal, big battle for so many people, but we have got to find a way to make it okay. We've got to find a way for people to find the courage to reach out and ask for help. It's our responsibility. We have to do what we can to make this okay so that people can get help. And sometimes help looks different for everybody. Sometimes it is as simple as getting some exercise every day, or sometimes it's as simple as going to a counselor and talking to somebody and just unleashing all your stuff for, you know, a time or two. You know, sometimes it's medication. Sometimes it's meditation or healing with yoga. But honestly, I really truly feel like a lot of times people really hide their depression because they feel ashamed by it. They feel weak by it. And I'm somebody that can attest to that because I've had my own battles with depression, and I'm thankful that right now I'm in a really, really good place, but I've been in dark places, and so I know what it feels like. And you know, at the time, you just don't want to be a burden to somebody. You don't want somebody else worrying about you. But bottom line is, like, your family wants to help you. They want to be there for you. They don't feel like you're a burden, even if you feel like one. So as hard as it may be to talk about, I would challenge you to talk about it. Share it. I've even shared it with people that I've known for my whole life, and we realized we both have depression. Like, a good friend of mine, we had this realization just a few years ago, like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know you had depression and anxiety, and I do too. And it's like, well, gosh, if we could all come together and realize that, like, it doesn't have to be this stigma of something negative. It can be like something you share together, and you know you can go to that person and talk to them. So anyways, if there's one thing I could say to my grandpa today, it would be that we love you, we miss you, we never, you know, we're never gonna get back this time, but we're gonna keep moving forward for you, and we're gonna keep being there for other families that have gone through this. And man, we loved you. We loved you a lot. And we're sorry that we couldn't help you. Please reach out for help if you need it. Nobody is gonna think less of you, I promise you. We're always here for you, and we hope that this message will help one person, even if it's one person, to reach out and ask for help. So hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and we'll talk to you soon.